Our number one choice for an ultimate home lies at the intersection of 5 of the borough's most desirable neighborhoods. This unique full-service condominium residence introduces a new way of living in Brooklyn. A look and feel that blends gracefully with the historic Brooklyn landscape, 550 Vanderbilt is an example of exceptional craftsmanship executed with future generations in mind. Welcome to 550 Vanderbilt, the gateway to a new community at Pacific Park. We met with 550 Vanderbilt representative Susie to tell us more about the concept, design, and builder.
My name is Susie Yu. I run the residential development for 4 City Radnor companies, and today we're here to give you an introduction to 550 Vanderbilt, our first market rate condominium at Pacific Park. I think what separates 550 is really the scope and the breadth of the project in the context of the larger development that we're doing. Pacific Park is a 22-acre, 16-building development, which was started back in 2008 with the construction of the Barclays Center. 550 Vanderbilt is the first for-sale condominium project that 4 City Radnor, in partnership with Greenland USA, is developing. And it's part of a master plan that also has, when it's fully built out, 6,430 total residential units, of which 2,250 will be affordable. So right now we have 4 buildings under construction. We have 3 rental buildings that are under construction, and 550 Vanderbilt is the only for-sale condominium building. I think the ethos of 550 and its architect, Rick Cook, he speaks a lot about biophilia, which means that when people connect to nature, they feel healthy and good. So that's been sort of the design theme throughout the building. So we have over 10,000 square feet of amenity space. A majority of it actually has natural sunlight. We have a library with a grand piano that looks outside to the 22-acre park that we'll be developing. And we have children's playroom, your gym, all of the typical amenities you'd have. But what really is different is that on the 8th floor, we have almost 4,500 square feet of outdoor space with garden plots, Rick calls them. And those can be either planted with plants, but we also think that some of those plots will be used by the residents of 550 to create a community garden. So the architect who designed 550 Vanderbilt is Rick Cook of Cook Fox. And I think what sets Rick apart from other architects is that when he has a new commission, he really explores the neighborhood and tries to understand the context of where he develops in. So for 550, he walked around the historical brownstones of Prospect Heights, walked down to Prospect Park, looked at the Grand Army Plaza, but mostly he was inspired by this beautiful cathedral on Pacific Street, and that was his inspiration to actually select the brick. And also, because he liked the way the different types of brick actually reflected the light. So when Rick actually designs a project, there's always a push and pull between the architect and the developer, because the developer obviously wants to build it for the most economical way. But Rick Cook, I think, is very good at pushing the developer to incorporate elements that will add value. So for example, incorporation of natural light onto every floor. When you come up on the elevator, there's a daylight corridor which then orients you about the time of the day, and also just seeing natural light. And even in the corridors, we have a fire stair that is not a typical sheetrock wall, it's actually glass. So there's a skylight on the 8th floor that brings natural light throughout it. So the residents are not only filled with daylight and nature inside their units, which you typically have, but also in their communal hallway corridors into their space as well.
Offering the finest in modern amenities within a natural setting, 550 Vanderbilt is setting the standard for Brooklyn living. Find out more at 550vanderbilt.com.